Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again for Can We Talk About It, where we do talk about that elephant in the room. Before I begin, I want to say I hope everybody is well out there. I hope you are not taking the shots. I pray that all of you guys are in good spirits because this is a time where everybody is under some type of dark cloud. Something's going on. There's always something. It's catastrophe going on in Israel. It's just one thing after another. We already know that these are prophecies in the Bible. And I just want to let you know to keep a stiff upper lip, and I love you. So I want to give a shout out to my husband. As always, thank you so much. He's partnered up with me with my business and everything. I told you before I will be on Patreon pretty soon, more likely in June. I'll keep you informed on all that. I will be coming with some nice little gifts for you guys for giveaways and everything. So give me a little bit of time, but that is really not what the show is all about. It's actually all about learning. So, today I want to talk about melanin. Now, melanin is people of color, is the darkness of our skin. So, me and my daughter was joking around and everything. And to make a long story short, she, was telling me about the melanin. I asked her to look it up. She looked it up, and it says that melanin is $350 a gram. This is melanin. This is what's in our skin. It's $350 a gram. It's more expensive than all of the precious gems combined as a gram. Like, it's more expensive than silver, it's more expensive than gold. And I had started getting like really curious about melanin and how it's $350 a gram, and what can you do with it, or how do you use it, or how can it be extracted? What do they do? So there's a English scientist back in the 1920s. His name is William. I had to have my notes for this because I wanted to make sure I got this right. His name is William John Young. Now, this man came up with a way to extract melanin out of people of color. So what he does is he boils the skin until the skin can easily either be pulled off, or you can scrape it off to keep it intact. Now, when they do this, as you know, melanin for people of color, it protects us against the sun. Our eyes, our hair, even our scalp has melanin in it because we're black people of color. And all of this melanin helps with inflammation in our bodies. Melanin helps with fevers. And I was looking all this stuff up, and I'm like, wow, this is great, So there's a lot of things that we experience, and because of our skin tone, it makes us immune to it, and that's a wonderful thing. But on the evil side of this Dr. Young, this been going on since 1920. And they've been extracting melanin. And actually, what I told you, the only way you can get it is if you actually boil a poor person. Now, I don't know. It didn't say if they were alive or dead, but I believe because of the electricity, because as soon as you die, you're constantly decaying. So I believe they're actually boiled back in the day, and probably even now, because, and the reason I'm speaking on this is because I've told you over the years about people of color being trafficked, their organs being taken, and the like. And I'm letting you know now that there's some evil people out here, and we are such a beautiful race of people. The color spectrum that God made is like a rainbow. It's like a coalition of love. But because there's some people of non-color or other colors or whatever, they want to be superior. Now, I was looking at this movie. I think his name Rashid Tariq or Rashid Tarad. It's called Buck Breaking. You guys really need to see this because it actually talks about back in the day, uh, how white people, they were like really scared of the black man, and our skin tone, and our strength and our intelligence. That's why they always dumbed us down. They used us as cattle, and they used us as workhorses to further their profits and their success. Back in the days when I seen this movie, y'all, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've seen a lot of bad things, but the way that they were portraying how this stuff was going on, back in Louisiana, back in the South, how when the master would get a man and his family, when they took him to the plantation, they would tie him up or put him on some type of board where he was bent over, and the white man would rape the man right in front of his family to make his family not feel like he can protect him. Only the master could protect him. They were talking about they were talking about how even right now in this day and age, they're still trying to emasculate our young men, our young black men, and they're using young black artists, to turn these young men into gays, homosexuals, however you want to put it. They have I cannot remember. There's a lot of black male stars wearing skirts, and you're letting your young kids look at these stars and look at these celebrities, and they're pulling your child right out of their innocence, and you're not paying no attention. Our melanin is the power that we have to make it through any season, anything. Our melanin is the power. We even have melanin in our brain. And people say, well, why was there slavery, and why, is there, there's not slavery in it? Yes, there is. There's still slavery. There's still people attacking us. There's still people pulling us off the streets, abducting us, trafficking us, harvesting us. And we're listening to the president. We're listening to what's going over here on in Israel, which we need to stay. We need to make sure that we're paying attention to what's going on in this world, but we need to pay attention to us too. So to my brothers and sisters that's really paying attention, read up on your melanin. Watch that movie Buck Breaking. That movie will show you why your son or your daughter is acting the way they're acting. One, you're not putting your foot down and you're not being the parent. Two, you want to be their friend. I got news for you people. There's no way on God's green earth you can ever be your child's friend. Why? Because you are their protector. You are their confidant. You are the person that they come to. You're the go-to person. You're the one who made them. You can have a friendly conversation with your child, but you are not your child's friend. Now, I've seen parents try, and I mean really, really try to talk to their children, and their children just go off on them, and you don't tell me what to do and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Put them out. You hear me? Put them out. If you're paying the bills, if you're paying for their food, their clothing, their shoes, their phone, their room, and they don't want to act right, put them out. And you ain't got to be funky. Everything you bought them, throw it out with them. If they don't want to abide by your rules, they're going to have to abide by somebody's. Now, this is a dangerous era that we live in, and we don't want our kids running around here and being unprotected. But you don't want your children attacking you, downgrading you, degrading you, and making you feel less than who you are, which is a parent. And I'm only talking to the parents that's really trying to be with their children, but some type of way, You let this get away from you, and now it's out of control. I'm praying for you parents that have these type of children, because I'm gonna tell you something. If you had been my children, I would have slapped you with a skillet. I don't play that. I don't understand why a lot of these mothers want to run around with their daughters, and I've talked about this before too. We twins. No, you're not. You're an idiot for saying that. How are you twins when she came out of you? Our melanin is priceless. Our bodies are priceless. Our bodies are superior, and they want everything that's going on with it. These scientists right now, like I said, they soak the skin, they boil it, and then they try to pull it off like skin from a chicken or whatever, or they scrape it off, but they try to keep it intact. After they do that, they harvest the study and utilize this melanin and removing grease and boiling it until it's loose. So some people of color, their skin is really oily. So what they're trying to do is clean all the oils and impurities out of the melanin. I don't know if they drink it. I don't know if they shoot it, because they do say that they grind it up after it dries out and it turns into a powder. So black people, please do the buddy buddy system. There's a lot of you folks out here dipping and dabbing and ain't paying no attention to what's happening, and you're getting snatched up and you're doing wrong. And you're getting snatched up and you're saying, I shouldn't have never, it ain't no shoulda, woulda, coulda, because it's already happened. We got to learn how to protect our community. Somebody come in our community. Now I'm going to tell you, somebody comes on my block and I don't know them, I'll come outside. Excuse me, who are you over here looking for? Why are you here? Sometimes they get an attitude till I take out my camera and let them know my whole house is rigged with cameras. Then they want to get off the street. You standing on my block doing a drug deal. Okay, it's cameras watching you. You folks better start getting your communities in order. You don't know what's going on. You don't go to none of the town meetings, not to say that they're really worth going to, but I mean, some of us should go. I said I was going to make it up in my mind that I was going to start going, but because I'm already, my face is already in the screen with editing and all the stuff that I be doing, it's just hard to get on this Zoom and be trying to deal with what everybody's trying to do. I'd rather just get up and go there. I'm not one for sitting in the house or sitting on no dang on screen. That's not my MO. I can't do that. I got to get out and about. And I suggest you all do the same too. And when you hear something on television or on the internet, don't go through the internet to see if that's what it is. Go to the library. That's where I got this from. Go to the library. So, a lot of people are, every time she come over here, she just too serious. No, I'm pretty cool. I think I'm pretty cool, laid back. But when it comes to talking to my people, there is no playing. Because you folks don't know how to listen. Some of you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But a lot of you are so hard-headed. So hard-headed. Somebody can tell you it's raining and you'll say, no, it's not. And it clearly is. My young brothers out there, find you some type of mentor, some type of church-based home, somebody that's going to give you some type of incentive to read the Bible and try to get some knowledge, because I'm telling you, this is where all the prophecy is, all the things that's going on. We talk about, I can't believe that people are taking our organs. That's what they do in Egypt. They take their organs out and put flowers in, they mummify them, they stitch them up, they pull their brains out, everything. I mean, we act like this is something that just happened. And it's not something that just happened. This has been going on since God created the earth. Perversion, man on man sex, what they call bestiality. This is all the stuff that God frowns on. So let me ask you a question. If we live in the United States And the government has taken God out of everything. Do that make us a wicked nation? Yes, it does. I kind of liken America to Sodom and Gomorrah. Nobody wants to be who they truly are, and everybody wants to be the boss. Everybody want to have some flavor. Everybody want to strut. Everybody want everybody to see them. Don't nobody care about you. You should be only worried about what God thinks about you. Because He's the only one going to keep you out of hell. Please believe it. Girl, where you going? Girl, I'm going to get this dress. She thinks she's something. Watch me. I'm about to outshine her. And it ain't even your money. It's your child's money. We have to learn how to reinvent our brains. If you do something, I say for more than 2 weeks, but most people say for 30 days. If you do something for more than 30 days, it becomes a habit. So if you've been doing and thinking a certain way all your life, it's going to take a while for you to turn that thought process around. And until you turn it around, you're going to be laying in your bed, eating your bonbons, sucking on a beer, doing whatever you're doing, talking about she crazy. Or she don't know what she talking about. I love my people. I tell you that all the time. It's time for us to wake up. If we don't start ratting out folks in our community that's tearing it down, it's going to be worse. I say this time and time again. Just because a person is your color, don't make them for you. Just because a person is your family, your blood, don't make them for you. We have to learn how to set all of this silliness and foolishness aside and run this race with patience and wisdom. It's all right to listen to what people say. Now, I'm the type of person, when I hear foolishness, I'm going to cut you off. I don't want to hear you. Go away. My husband, on the other hand, because we have people coming over and we're trying to renovate some things. And my husband, on the other hand, he'll sit up and hear the whole schmeal. Now, meantime, I'm very agitated. The man ain't even talking to me, talking to my husband, but I'm agitated. I always have to leave. My husband is so patient, he can let a person sit up, give their presentation, and say, no, that's okay. I love him. He is very patient. Me, on the other hand, as soon as you say something that I know ain't true, I'm going to shut you down. I have no time for your foolishness. We as black people shouldn't have time for anybody's foolishness. Not even the people that we're around. If you hang around lazy folks, you're going to be lazy. If you hang around people trying to do something with their life, you're going to try to do something with your life. If all you be around this drama, guess what? Your whole mind, your whole body is full of drama. If you're around biddies and gossips all day, guess what? You're going to be a biddy or a gossip. I'm telling you, if you people don't get yourself together, if you don't start picking up a book, start reading, start learning something about the world that you not forget even the world, the surroundings that you're living in right now. Do you know that people can come in your face and they can extract things from your mind right in front of your face without you even knowing? Without you even knowing. A person can hypnotize you and you not even know it. And I hate to say this, but only, you know how I am. I think weak-minded people can be hypnotized. I think people with a weak will can be led anywhere. And that's what a lot of you people are, weak people. You crumble under stress. You have no stamina, no perseverance. Soon as something happens, you want everybody to jump up. Please help me. But when somebody asks for your help, you turn your back on them. That's what our communities have come to. Turning our backs on each other. But when something happened to me, you better come see about me. I don't think so, boo-boo. We're not going to help you if you don't be with us. It don't work like that. I don't want. So my brothers and sisters, as I was saying about our melanin, we're strong, we're rich, we're powerful, but our mindset will not let us believe it. Will not let us believe that we are powerful people. Now, I'm not saying everybody that's black is powerful, because over time we've allowed ourselves to be weak. We've allowed ourselves to jump on other people's bandwagons. We've allowed ourselves to integrate ourselves with other people's cultures when we don't know nothing about our own. Now, like I said before, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with interrelational relationships, because I've been in a couple of them. But what I will say is there's something wrong with you being in an interrelation relationship, and you don't know nothing about your own and you don't know nothing about your own culture. I think that's sad. Until we go anywhere, we got to find out where we're going from here. Okay, we're talking about what our forefathers did in the back in the past. We're talking about, you talking about, well, I'm going to invoke the spirits of my... No, you better invoke the spirit of God. You don't know nothing about your ancestors or what they were into, witchcraft, demonology. You don't know that. Your new life starts when this is transformed. Once this is transformed, then a new life starts for you. Until your brain is transformed, you're going to be the same ignorant person you've always been. Please believe it. I love you, my brothers and sisters. I love you with all my heart. Take care of your skin. This melanin, this vaccine, you're not shooting that in me. We may be strong enough to even deal with it. You know, some people say, well, I have faith in God, that's why I took the shot. I have faith in God, that's why I didn't take the shot. I feel like if you taking the shot, you have faith in man, you have faith in what the scientists are saying. There's been so many things that happen. If it was meant for you to die, you gonna die. Look what happened to DMX. He took the shot and he died anyway. We need to quit thinking somebody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save us. We got to start getting thick skin, and we got to stop taking everything so personal and start having tunnel vision on where we want to go in our lives. Because I'm telling you, I'm not dealing with nobody that's not trying to go nowhere. I'm trying to deal with people that's trying to do something with their life. And if I'm around you and I see you and I'm talking to you and I'm trying to get you together and I'm trying to help you and all you doing is taking advantage of me, I'm going to drop you like a hot potato. And trust me, I'm going to walk right past you and not say nothing. Now, maybe it may be some nights you may be crying and this, that, and the other, but trust and believe, I'm praying for you. But I'm not giving you nothing. And I'm not even giving you conversation no more, because my time is worth more than people playing around with my time. Time is too short. Life is too precious. Watch it say I'm about to make this person mad. What's the point in that? A lot of you people are so full of hell, you don't even know what to do with yourself. So I'm letting you know, you better start studying. And I mean, go to the library and pick up a book and read it. So I'm about to get out of here. Hopefully I'm going to have some nurses and some doctors on here for women. And, let us know, because you guys know that I'm a heart patient and everything. And, I've been having some problems with my valves and everything. And the doctor was telling me, this like maybe the third time I've opted out for open heart surgery. And they're like, every time we get ready to do the surgeries, your valves just stop leaking. And I just feel so good. I feel so blessed. I'm still going through a lot with, H&R Block. I'm still trying to find a therapist to talk to, but I have peace in my heart. I have joy in my heart. My mind is being transformed every day because that's what I want for me and that's what I want for you. So until next time, my brothers, my sisters, white, black, brown, yellow, whatever, be strong and stay strong.